What's up, everybody? ZFarls here alongside me, the only man who could score more points than the guy from Grinnell last night, SGibs, trying to score 139 points in a game of Madden.
Yes.
I think he might have a chance. Now, we have a great show. Let me read to you what we have coming up on the show. First up, we're going to teach you how to return punts in this year's game. I found a way to make sure you get that extra block that's kind of missing so you can take more punts to the house. We'll show you that. We're actually going to build a scheme live for the game of the week. So we're each going to use two completely random playbooks, which we'll pick with your guys' help in a little bit. So we're going to actually build a playbook and not use a team on offense that we know anything about. The next thing that we'll do is look back at the run and gun offense, and we're going to talk about the offensive line if it really matters. We're going to answer your questions live. We're going to teach you why you should never strafe on defense, and that's pretty much what we have in store. We got some really good mailbag questions. We'll get to those in a second.
I'm excited to pick a random playbook.
First up, we're going to pick our playbooks that will take us through this episode of Twim. And how we're going to do it is we're going to use the random team feature on This Week in Madden. We're going to go over to the PlayStation 3 here real quick. So SGibs is going to play on PlayStation 3 tonight. You guys will have a chance to play him if you're in the community.
So I'm actually going to use the San Francisco 49ers tonight, but this is whatever team I land on, we're going to get to, that's the playbook we're going to use. So we're going to pick two random teams, and then I can decide which playbook I want. And if I don't like either of those playbooks, I go death team, and then I have to use that playbook.
So he gets two team playbooks, and if not, a death team. So on the right here, whatever team he gets is going to be his squad. Let's take a look.
So my first one.
I think because you have the hit circle on the team on the left. So that was anticlimactic, but we're going to try it again here.
Oh, now we're out. Now we're out. Now we're out. Okay, I'm going back in. Going back in.
Now, the key with the random playbook is looking for things that you've already practiced with. Finding formations that are in a lot of playbooks that you've had success with.
Okay, now we're ready to go. On the right here, so I can get Chicago Bears
playbook,
or New England Patriots. You know what I'm going.
You already know a lot about that. You already know,
really?
Yeah, you've already had a scheme with that, so I don't think that's good.
I haven't.
I don't think you will go death, SGibs. I dare you to go death team on
San Diego
Chargers playbook.
Oh,
I'm kind of upset about that.
I am. You talked me into it.
I know. I
Jedi mind tricked me.
All right, here we go.
Come on.
Farrell's here on the Xbox system.
So I go Chargers.
All right, let's pop it up. I'm going to go to the home team.
Yep.
And I'm going to, my first team I could possibly take, the Titans.
Okay.
I don't know much about that playbook.
I do.
Second team, the Bills.
Ooh,
I know they have
it's intriguing. That's intriguing. Interesting.
Who is that? Who do I have again? Titans or the Bills? All right, I'll do whatever the chat says. Chat, give me a 1 for the Titans, 2 for the Bills, or a 3 for random.
They want you to go Bills.
3 for death.
They want you to go Bills. Yeah, that's a lot of twos.
Bills.
That's a lot of twos, man.
I'm going Bills.
A lot of twos.
All right, I will go with the Buffalo Bills playbook. And
all right, I'm taking San Diego.
All right, so come back to us here on the main screen right now. As we dig into practice mode, we're going to get into your tips and your mailbag questions. We're going to build some schemes live. I just accidentally... No, I didn't.
You X'd out?
So, Gibbs, tell the fans about our Black Friday sale coming up. So if you're watching Twim tonight, we usually have 40 off. But we have no sale running right now. But the key is that we will have 50% off on Friday. Tell them more about thanks and all that they do for us. We wanted to give you guys back 50% off coming up using the code 50OFF.
So Thanksgiving, of course, coming up tomorrow. Very excited about that. I'm excited to have turkey. I'm excited mashed potatoes. Excited about the Patriots versus Jets tomorrow. Patriots are going to whoop the Jets. That's first of all. You guys all need to know that. After the Patriots scored 59 points this past week, they're going to absolutely destroy the Jets. But 50 off is going to be the code that we'll have on Friday. Black Friday, this Friday, we'll have a sale. It's going to run through the weekend, all the way through Monday.
It'll run all the way through Sunday night.
Through Sunday night. And it's going to be 50 off. That's the name of the code. If you use that, you get 50% off any of our products on MaddenTips.com. It's a great opportunity.
So wait until Friday to buy stuff.
Wait until Friday, but it's a great opportunity. You know, strap for cash, holiday time. You know, you're spending that money on Thanksgiving. You're spending that money on your family, your friends. And if you still were looking to try and get that guide, great opportunity to get, you know, if you get the specialized defensive guide, you're going to get for $5. 5 doll hairs.
So worth $5.
Just 5 little doll hairs.
So
that's not that much.
All right, now that we're in game, do you want to take a look at our playbooks? Or do you want to just jump into a mailbag question?
We'll jump into the mailbag, but I think that we can kind of build
while dig through while we see it.
I just want people at home to see. So we obviously have no idea. I mean, I don't know anything much about the San Diego playbook. I don't know English either. but I think it's always entertaining. We've done this a couple years in the years past. I think it's fun to show you kind of how we use the concepts that we use in a lot of the other books and how it can translate to really any playbook in the game. So that's the idea with building the schemes live.
One of the best Twim moments of all time, and some of the guys in the chat I recognize will remember this moment, was we did random team for the game of the week. Random team, random playbook.
Blow the whistle!
So this was Madden 11 when the Raiders were the best team in the game. SGibs gets 2 random...
Dolphins, Texans.
Dolphins, Texans. So I was like, he's like, I just feel a Raiders... I go, I feel a Raiders coming on. SGibs goes, death team, hits the Raiders, we explode.
I think I was wearing the scarf. I'm not joking you.
Maybe the scarf's good luck.
So someone got to archive that up.
I left both my scarps in the car, so
Scarps?
tough break.
You don't know English either,
Tough break.
Scarps.
People dig the scarf, dude. I don't know.
Scarf's pretty good. I thought so I said last night to Farls, I said, for tomorrow's show, can you bring something like festive? This is literally the most festive thing I thought I had for Thanksgiving.
Thank goodness we have Tech Guy who has not only a light up shirt.
Wait, whoa. That is a light up shirt, Tech Guy.
Tech Guy's shirt not only lights up like an Xbox powering, but he put Thanksgiving graphics so we don't forget.
What?
Okay, here we go.
Scarf.
Let's take the first mailbag question. We're going to use the playbooks while we take through the mailbags.
Tech shirt?
All right. From DeBrain, he wants to know what formation is the best to defend most popular formations, example like I-form twins. So here we show him, let's show why I-form twins. Flip it here is a good formation on PlayStation 3. You have a play like slants, which you don't think is anything special.
Right.
But if I call simple man-to-man defense, it's going to be a bit of a problem just because
so here's where
you're not going to get good defense.
I-form twins on an Xbox 360 is not going to be nearly as effective as it is on PlayStation 3. And the reason why is because on PlayStation 3, the left side of the field here, we're not going to get press. And so what that means is I can run specific routes on this side of the field knowing that I'm going to get a free release. One of the best route combinations to run on the left side of the field on a PlayStation 3 game is a fade on the outside and a zig pattern on the inside. What I mean by that is watch what's going to happen here. No press. Circle is going to get absolutely completely open in the flat. You're also going to have this the far square receiver to have a great opportunity to user catch him down the sideline. He's in the inside position, and as you can see, you throw it off to Jenkins, and you're able to get. I mean, that's just 2 routes.
That's against 2-man under, which I get a lot of the times newer players. My brother's friends say, "Hey, what play should I call?" I'm like, start with calling some nickels, some dimes, some 2-man under. Get confident, drop your lineman. But this is a tough formation, so that's a good question. Because when I first read this question, I said, I-form twins. I said, that's probably not that difficult. But then you see how open circle gets a lot of different mixtures.
Right.
So what do you think is a good base defense? So his question is, I have a problem with how he phrased the question.
Yeah.
Because he said, what is a good base defense to run against it?
Yeah.
And I think your base defense is...
whatever it is
a base formation.
Can be good.
It's not necessarily a base play, it's a base formation. You should be able to, out of any base formation, to come up with different things. I think 4-3 over plus is great in this situation because you can run the both flavors out of it. But with I-form twins, look at the personnel that they have. They have a tight end, 2 backs, 2 receivers.
Well, here where it becomes a problem is
you're gonna have 3 linebackers.
Yeah, where it becomes a problem is that now I can with I-form twins, I can fade the tight end, I can fade far left, and I can zig the slot. All 3 of those guys are on press, and then I can do something out of the backfield like a streak or a simple out, something like that.
Yeah,
and
so if I forget,
that becomes difficult to defend. So what I would say to start defending this set, what I would first do is I like 2-man under even though they're not going to press, but I would consider dropping a purple, the DN on the far left here, Farls. I would consider dropping him into a purple. What that's going to do is that's just going to cause congestion on that side of the field, right? So if you drop him into a purple, you're still able to, if you could set up a blitz off the right edge, blah 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 blah, whatever, right? But you're going to cause congestion with that purple route. It gets messy over there now. And okay, that was good. But you're trying to deter a quick throw and make them second guess a throw over there.
So the other thing I do like is also one of these guys that's usually in the halfback. 1 on a yellow, 1 stay manned up.
Yep.
So the halfback is a big deal on the streak. So you probably want to leave Jordan manned up on him. But otherwise, you got to really watch that middle. The fullback does not scare me.
I would drop him into a buzz or a flat, yeah.
See, I kind of like this just to guard Davis, and then maybe...
No, see, I want...
Too risky?
Well, I want a guy on Davis.
I'm terrified of Davis.
That's all right, though.
But Nnamdi's not going to cover him is my thing. So if I have Nnamdi here, he's not going to cover him. So what's the point in...
So I would put Nnamdi into a buzz.
Okay, and then
I would man a linebacker up on, and then I would take the yellow.
I like that.
Or I would take the deep safety, strong safety, bring him up in the box.
Bring him down.
And I would play up in the box.
Okay.
So this would be like, I would play with the safety.
Yeah?
Yeah, up in the box with the safety.
Okay.
Because what route are you scared vertically that's going to beat you on the right side of the field? You got to think about the formation, guys.
Only really the fade.
We talked about this we had a post earlier in the year about knowing a formation, and a lot of the success that you have is based on your knowledge of what that formation can do to you and how it can attack you. When you look at the I-form twins here, the part of the field that you don't want to protect would be the far deep sideline on the right side of the field.
Which would be
who's going to hurt you there?
A wheel route,
Davis,
but it would take so long that...
A wheel route,
or
okay.
a deep corner, but...
I'm agreeing with that,
yeah.
but Davis is your immediate threat.
Yes.
And you have a guy manned up on him, and you're also going to control the deep safety there. So what's going to happen is if he does run a deep corner pattern, I don't care if he runs a deep middle pattern, that's fine. I'm saying if he runs a deep corner pattern, you're going to follow him with a deep route.
Yeah.
Right? So both flats are now covered.
And there's likely nobody to pull this purple down, so the purple should play it.
Correct.
As well.
So you got to know how a formation can attack you, and you got to think about, okay, if the formation doesn't have a defender or wide receiver on the right, I probably don't need to worry too much about the right. So, for example, you wouldn't want to have, you wouldn't want to use the deep left sideline. You wouldn't want to use your Coleman here. In my opinion, it's a waste because now you have three defenders dedicated to the right side of the field, and when you really only have one immediate threat. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So why would you have three receivers dedicated to one receiver?
Three defenders.
Three defenders.
Yeah.
So that's why you want to get up in the box with Allen, and you're only going to drop back if Vernon Davis runs a corner pattern. If he doesn't, if he runs a vertical or if he runs a zig or something, you'd let him go, and then you'd look to jump something else.
Got it.
Make sense?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not telling you what I'm doing here.
Okay.
I just showed you. But see, okay, now he goes there. That's fine. And now you got to get over. But now you had a zone over there. So that's the base. You obviously would want to set up a blitz on that. But that's how you need to start thinking about formations when you're facing them. I get very frustrated when people don't. That's harsh. When people don't. I get frustrated when you don't lab something, or if you just get into a game without trying to stop something, right?
Yeah.
If you face strong close and you're saying, I don't know how to stop it, I don't know how to defend it. Have you gone into practice mode? Have you tried it? Have you seen the strength of strong close? And then are you trying to build your defense around that? Because that's where you're going to get better. That's where you're going to improve, is when you put the time into practice, figure these things out. Yes, we're here to help you along the way, and that's what we're going to do.
Yeah. No, so his specific question was just, what are the most popular formations? How should I defend them? What base? You basically always want to. I mean, your base is your base for a reason. Like, you have your base defense. 4-3 stat over plus can be a little bit challenging because if you don't have really good linebackers that are fast, if they go to 5 wide, then maybe not the best base. But in general, you can really get away with using your base pretty much the whole game by using different adjustments. And it's your base because it's your base.
Right.
And that's what you want to pretty much stick with no matter what you're playing. So I do have scarf envy. I'm going to have to go to my car and I have 2 scarves. I had a New York Giants scarf here for years, and I think SGibs set it on fire. That's a bold statement, but I think he did. Okay, next question. From Cody. He wants to know, can you go over the SWAT feature in the game? I don't seem to be using it effectively like I could in Madden 12. So the thing with SWAT, let's back up the ball here on PlayStation 3.
Back it up.
You have ball hawk in this year's game. If you hold down triangle or Y, you'll be able to follow the ball and get an interception based on how the game thinks you should get your timing down. So you don't have to actually do as much work with the left stick, which is nice, especially for newer players who are afraid to click on. Swatting is the same way. It's basically ball hawk, but ball hawk SWAT. You're going to ball hawk. So let's throw a deep route here to, say, Jenkins on the left.
Okay.
I'll blitz this guy, but what I would do here, see what I'm going to do, let me get rid of Cromartie. And with Coleman, I'm gonna move him over here. I'll tell you when I start to hold L1, and you watch what happens to Coleman. Ready, go.
Okay. Want me to lob it or just
lob? Yeah.
Lobbies.
Holding L1. See how he tracks to it?
You were inside too much.
Yeah.
So.
But did you see how he automatically started to run out at a very distinct angle that only a computer or ZFarls when he's on his A game could run it. So
the computer.
Go for a deep ball here.
Yeah, so he's gonna. You're locked on now.
So
already.
did you see me? I'll show you because I let go. So
right. And then he jiggled back in.
So if you hold down L1, you're gonna get the same type of swat that you get with ball hawk.
It's ball hawk, just swat hawk, I guess.
So I'm holding L1 as soon as the ball goes up. Look how I'm running. Look at it go. Look at it instant go. Then I let go. And I let go right.
Little baby jig. Boop. Right there. It was slight, but I saw.
Yeah.
Boop. He did a little shoulder jig.
Right here. So he's running straight. He stops.
He
stops and turns because I let go.
Right. Which
is dangerous. So what I want to do though is as soon as I see the ball,
it's a swat hawk.
Go up. As soon as I see the ball go up in the air, if I think I'm gonna be out of play at all,
yeah. Swat hawk.
Yeah, you want to hold L1. See how he's just slowing up and just running towards it,
and I outstick you.
The key is though, let's go. Why ever swat if you think he can intercept the pass? Because
if there's a small window.
Yes.
It's very small of where you can get a interception compared to a swat hawk. That's a new thing. I want to call it swat hawk.
Can we use the whiteboard? We don't have a marker.
Do we have a marker?
I want to draw a picture right now. So bad.
All right, draw a picture. You have an iPad for a reason.
Give me that thing.
What?
No.
You want paper?
Okay.
You want paper?
Yeah.
Here.
Tech guy.
Use my moleskin.
Get this short camera in here on ZFarls. The old dog's gonna be drawing some pictures here. So Gibbs, explain what you're thinking, because I think I can draw.
Okay, so the swat hawk compared to the ball hawk, this is painting with friends with ZFarls.
I need to draw this.
So the swat hawk, what that is going to do is, if you go to the PlayStation 3.
I have it right here, dude, I have it. It's like Earth's crust.
Go PlayStation 3 for a second, tech guy. All right, let me snap and just get rid of it quick. So when your defender is trailing, can you just hold R trigger?
Yes, sir. Hang on.
Let me do that. Let me try and jury rig that up, like that. Hold it. R trigger right here.
Yes, R trigger.
So when you're holding R trigger, what I want to, all right, wrong R trigger. You hold that one. Okay. So look at Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie here, right? It's hard to tell, but on the left side of the screen, if I was like this far away and I'm trailing the defender, I have no hope of ever getting to him, correct? Like there's no hope.
Correct.
But if I was about this close, I have a chance to get to him.
Yes.
Where that's like the zone right there is where if I hold down L1 and go for the swat hawk, that's my zone right there. Now if I'm like this close, I can ball hawk and I can get a pick.
Yes.
Or if if you're right here, I'm ball hawking that. Right? But if I'm like right here, I'm swat hawking that.
Dude, let me show you my picture.
Yeah, what'd you do? Oh.
Right? All right, hang on. See if you can zoom that, tech guy.
Yeah. Want me to bring that? I'll bring it over. Let me bring it over.
Yeah. And I'll explain it. So here's my picture. It's the same picture, basically. It's like a Venn diagram of swatting. Go lower. Okay. So if that's the receiver, just hold it down. Okay, right there. Hold it right there. So if that's the receiver. Those are 3 circles. The first circle, if you're within that circle when the ball's about to hit, you can get a pick. If you're outside that circle and you go for a pick where you could swat, but you can't get a pick because you're too far away. If you're in the third circle, you're gonna get neither because you're just too far away. So
correct.
If you're within an inch, you could pick or swat, but you'd always want to pick because it's better.
Right.
If you're within 2 inches, you can't get a pick, but you can get a swat. But then if you're 3, you can't really do either. So. I mean,
that was an zoom, zoom, zoom.
I'm pretty good at
zoom, zoom, zoom.
So
I like swat hawk.
All of that story is I'm pretty good at drawing. Anyway, that's how you swat hawk in Madden NFL 13.
You got to swat hawk in the right situation. And okay, so you're probably I bet a thing you guys are thinking right now is, okay, how do I know and how am I going to learn how to do this? Fail 1,000 times.
Yeah.
And 1,001, then you're going to get it. I mean, literally, not 1,000 times.
If you think you should have picked it, but you're like, maybe a little bit too far away, you probably should have swatted. Right. That's pretty much the answer to that question. Next question.
Go for the tackle in the third circle, someone said. Good one.
Yeah.
Sir Noble says, what is up, guys? As far as pre-snap adjustments go, are there any you would suggest be made every play or should be made most I can't read either, based on how you feel the offense will run and or has been running? Thanks.
Boogeyman doesn't like my skills.
No?
Nope.
Boogie?
It's okay, though. Okay, so Pretty much every snap, I always baseline and I always press if it's zone. I always only really baseline if it's man-to-man.
Always.
I don't press if it's man-to-man.
You do it for, we talk about balance. You do it for the balance. It's important to have balance on the field.
Go back to the PS3 here. If I am going to come out in zone, I'm always baselining, pressing, and whatever my base defense is. So say my base defense setup is on D. You're on D here. So say your base defense is a formation where you know you're going to spread and you know you're going to spread.
Right.
So
spread. That's what we call it.
With the game, in practice mode, you don't get the same effect of setting up your defensive plays as you do in a game. In a game, you know the camera's going to pan out and you're going to spin around. In practice mode, you just come out, set up.
Right.
But you're triangle right, triangle down, L1 up, R1 up. Like, you got 4 things, like, done right away.
You want to be, so we're big fans of the baseline, spread, press, or baseline press, really. It's not spread. Spread's dedicated to one formation, but baseline and press on almost every single play, because you want to have the same balance on every single play, every single formation, and the baseline spread gives you that. So what ends up happening is, so that formation that I was just facing right there, the gun tight doubles on, had two receivers to the left and 2 to the right.
This is the tip, though. This is the tip right here. So even though you baseline press every time with zone, so show what happens when you baseline press once.
No, don't pick a play.
Okay.
Give me a trips formation.
Okay.
That's where you can see it.
Got it. The effect of the baseline press.
Correct. So if I were to baseline here,
SGibs sees trips tight end in his Chargers playbook that he has to use on Twim later, and he's kind of like, his brain's already cooking.
Figuring it out. So what just happened, you might not have noticed, but you might have thought, well, it wasn't that big of a deal.
So show here.
See, this is Nate Allen. He's a strong safety. Now, if I reset and he goes, well, I moved them, but he started the formation over here. Let me reset. Does that work? Let me baseline. Okay, so with the baseline stock, so with the game this year, it auto, what's the term I'm looking for, right?
Auto matches up
your best on best, right?
Yeah.
So Nate Allen's a strong safety, but if you notice, when you come out in this formation, the game is saying, well, the alignment, he needs to be over here. Well, the problem with that is I have specific adjustments that I need to make to specific players to set up blitzes. So with Nate Allen being there, that's going to mess up everything else I want to try and accomplish. So say I had a formation.
Say you really like to blitz your right outside linebacker, right?
Right.
Say that's your thing.
But look, I'm spreading and I'm in 4-3 stack. This linebacker should be going here, but he won't because it's the alignment of the formation. So now it's going to mess up my blitz.
Yeah, now it's not going to work.
So to make that work properly, you need to reset the play, and then you need to go base align, press, and now look at Nate Allen's going to go back to his home.
Go to your home.
Go to your home. All right, go back to your natural spot, natural position, and now I can spread my linebackers, and they're going to go where they're supposed to go. Go back to their home.
Yep. And if you're not advanced, you might say, well, now this formation's weird, but this is why you make user plays. This is why you take away certain parts of the field.
So you had the balance that you lost before, and I understand the reason that it's like that, and it makes sense. But for the way we're playing and the adjustments we're making, we need to have a rhythm. We need to be able to know where guys are going to be on a consistent basis, and that's why you need to baseline press almost every play.
And then the last tip that I want to explain here is, if you're a robot and you're using the guide, you're going to read the instructions and you're going to say baseline press, do this, do this, do this. Okay. Wait, my guys look weird. So don't be a robot, because you're going to use this tip right here. All you have to do to solve formation issues is re-baseline, repress. So baseline and press. So you're doing setups. You're a robot. You baseline, you press.
Okay.
And those guys are out super wide, right?
You don't like that.
You don't want that. You want them matched up.
Well, because the problem is now,
especially
watch,
if you play man.
Streak, square, and circle. This is where it becomes a problem. You streak, square, and circle, and you could like kind of snap throw to those guys.
Yeah, because those guys aren't inside in theory.
Correct.
They're just having trouble getting back, especially against man-to-man, especially against compressed formations. So if you're a robot,
that's man-to-man. That's a problem.
So baseline press, but what you want to do is then you want to do your setups, and then when you see that you're placing a compress set, just baseline and press again.
And then what happens? They go back to their home.
Those guys come back inside.
Mm-hmm. That's a huge tip.
So if you're facing a compress set, or you're like, I don't like how they're aligned right now, they're out too wide, just re-baseline and re-press, and then you're all set.
Oh, I baseline got my guys' position.
Oh, they're out wide. I don't like that.
Fixed
okay.
it. Fixed it.
I'm going to read baseline.
Fixed it.
All
Fixed
set.
it.
That's how you fix it. So do that. Okay, here we go. Next question. From Coach232, he wants to know, how do I stop defensive linemen from stumbling to the quarterback on an impending sack? I like that he used impending. This is killing me.
Yeah.
All right, so
cleaner blitz angles.
Yes, a key to this is, we showed some examples in the guide, but when you're setting up pressure, if guys are stumbling and getting weird animations, or it looks like they have physics and they're stumbling over, you don't want to send those guys. Yes, sometimes those guys can get in faster, but sometimes they fall over and your whole blitz goes down the drain.
Say, for example, this was like your blitz. Like you blitzed like 15 guys here. Okay, so watch. This is the problem. I kind of assume you're facing. So I'm blitzing 7 guys. You're only blocking the 5 offensive linemen.
Yeah.
I bet none of them really get a clean shot at the quarterback. Sending James out on a route.
Because one of these guys used to pop through.
So one guy on the left came in and the other guy got a little bit hung up. But the process there is, you want to try and get cleaner pressure than that. There's just like a muck in the middle of the field. Like for example, if I just crash line down, you see the 2 D tackles going after each other, snap, go. Like, you might get good pressure. Like, they might break free and then come in.
See how they're weird? Let's go back. Let's go back.
They fight. They're trying to fight, and it's not clean. And you're not going to get the same result. You're not going to know. This
was a big talking point for a lot of feedback towards Madden in the last couple seasons. I know gamers used to say, I don't like when people just stack people on line of scrimmage and they just shoot them through. They could send 3 guys at 1 gap. I don't like that. So Madden said, well, what about physics? Now you can't just line up guys and just pump them through the hole, because this is what happens. Look what happens. These guys
all running over each other. That guy's falling over.
He's getting held up.
Now he's tripping, but he's getting in.
So you don't want that to happen. So
no, you don't want that.
You want to make sure that you're setting up realistic blitzes and not just crunching a bunch of guys up and making a muddy pocket. You want to actually go and set something up so that you can have a good blitz. So balance.
You got a good question.
Using the linemen, doing different things.
Go spread. This is a question from Doc in the chat. He wants to know about spinner, the play spinner. I want to show and explain that real quick.
All right, I like it.
So this play is actually in one of our defensive guides, and it's a good play.
You want it empty or?
No, give me that. Give me that right there. So this is.
He's just trying to see formations. SGibs is trying to see formations. I haven't even turned on the Xbox yet. This is garbage. This is garbage.
I got curl flats, the good one. I love it.
Garbage.
So the play spinner. The idea behind this defense is to always have a +1 advantage against your opponent, right? So what you want to do here is
explain what a +1 advantage.
A +1 advantage against your opponent means that you're sending one more blitzer, one more pass rusher than your opponent has blocking.
And the problem with that is sometimes the halfback's going to be unguarded.
Right.
But the key with spinner
is that when run properly, you should always have the advantage.
So if I send out this halfback.
So here's how this is going to work. You want to key in on the side the halfback's on. So for example, I'm on the side with Marsh here. So if the halfback was on the other side, if you flip the formation. Okay, so then I would want to user control Boykin on this side. That's who I would want to user control.
Yep.
So now flip it back for the sake of the misalignment. So that means I want to control Marsh on this side. So here's how it works. I'm going to place Marsh on a zone. And what Farls is going to do is he's going to send James out on a pattern. Now, if James goes out on a pattern, my responsibility with Marsh is to follow James. That's my one responsibility. If James stays in, then I need to rush after the quarterback.
Okay.
Right? So if Farls is going to send him out on a route, so I see him, he's out on a route, and I go, and I still have that +1 advantage. I'm trying to user defend him. So now if you take a look at instant replay, you're going to see what we have here. Now we have... The guy got in. So we have a +1 advantage. Take a look at what's happening.
6 blitzers, 5 offensive linemen, +1.
+1. And this is a defense that the Nebraska Cornhusker made famous. This is a big example of how they blitz in college football.
But let's take it. But the key to this is, we'll go back.
The key is that
I'm going to block James here.
Now you block James. And now what I want to do, again, I key in on where's the halfback. Where's the halfback? Okay, I see the halfback is on the right side. Okay, so that means I'm going to go to that corner. And if he stays in the block, I'm going to go after the quarterback. Okay, he's blocking. I get a free rush to the quarterback. Because you see the halfback stepped up in the A gap to pick up the A pressure. That gave me a free release after the quarterback. So once
now
again,
it's 7 against 6.
Now it's 7 against 6. So again, you are always having the +1 advantage. What does that mean for your defense? That means you're always going to get a free hit at the quarterback. That always means your opponent can't have time in the pocket to make a read. They have to get rid of the ball quick. It's up to your opponent to be able to have a hot read and be able to get the ball up quick to beat your defense.
It is cover 0, so you can't get beat, but at the same time, it's a mind game and you got to work it. So
it's very effective. I mean, if you're struggling to get pressure, I would probably say this is probably where you want to start. I mean, yeah, your coverage is pretty weak, but the idea is, hey, I want to send heavy pressure at my opponent. What are they going to do? Okay, I love it when they don't block the halfback, because then that gives me a chance to play user control with them.
True, and then yeah. So let's take a look at how do we return punts here. We said we would in the mailbag. I hope you guys are signing up. Doc wants to know no press. You can press. It's gonna give you either
a little more time.
It's gonna give you a little more time to get in, but it's also gonna give you a little less time sometimes. Depends what team you're using. Depends what receivers you're facing. I wouldn't do it against Calvin, 99. Nope. Hakeem Nicks, 99. Beat press. But I would do it against some of the weaker teams who have poor receivers with poor beat press.
Watch. Show it again. I want to show the press. Here's what's one thing that's important. You see this play at stock. A couple of things you need to be able to do. You need to see. Here's the press. You number one need to be quick to move these blitzing corners inside off the edges. And then if you do really want to get a press, you have to move the safeties up and move them in front of the wide receivers like this, because then they're going to get pressed.
One other quick note, ailing at me, but you never press with 2 men under. Do not press with 2 men under.
Don't do that.
Okay, here we go.
And then, what are you going to do? I don't know what you're doing, James. Go.
I'm blocking him, baby.
So I come in, and then that guy comes in free release.
Ow. And I got a shot. I got 50-50 chance.
You tried, and you failed. Did anyone get a clean release off the line of scrimmage? Let's see. Because you might have missed somebody. I'm not sure. The left slot, I didn't get in. Yeah.
Oh, I had a chance.
You missed the right slot and the far left.
I had a chance to square.
Yep.
But I didn't feel good. I felt nervous. I was like, oh man, I got to get rid of this, So
So here's what happened. You saw me coming in, and you were worried: is he going to pick that guy up, or is he going to go to the A gap? But so that halfback's going to pick up whoever gets there first. So look again, another +1 advantage. Great. It's a great way to blitz. Great way to blitz.
All right, let's show you how to take back punts. I hope I have Deshaun Jackson with the Eagles. That would be a real treat here.
Yeah.
Maybe we could go over and do this one on Xbox?
If you want.
Because I'd like to...
you better stick on Xbox? Is that why?
No, that's not true. But
you want to look at your playbook?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fair.
Oh, you're the Bills.
That's okay, because I'm going to be returning punts. So, let me put back Deshaun. So, guys, the other key here is... see this linebacker number 51? On the depth chart, he's right outside linebacker number 2. So whoever your backup right outside linebacker is going to be this guy. So
a little speed, maybe.
I like, I'll probably put Michael Kendricks here. He's fast.
Yeah.
So just know that. You always pick punt return middle.
This is going to be a topic we're going to talk about.
Let's move the ball back. Always choose punt return middle.
We're going to talk about whether or not an article coming up, whether or not you should keep your best players on special teams.
Go, good. Yeah.
Right there.
And just give me a boot. You can kick it a little bit left to right, but try and keep it
So don't do 99 punts.
Hey, man, I've been having success. Not everybody's as brilliant at punting as I am.
Okay.
What you want to do is take Kendricks, run him all the way out of play this way.
I told you this last week.
And see how he pins that last guy? And then Deshaun is just going to try and get to the corner. And with that tactic, I have taken back 5 punts in my last couple online games.
Okay. Is this an SGibs thing that you took from last week?
I'm selling the fans your tip.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
Yeah.
Doesn't feel so good.
I did this last week.
Did you actually pin him? Pin him, Kendricks! Kendricks! Pin him!
Go!
Deshaun. Whoa! All right, one more try. I think I got him too far. You do want to get him really far and out of play, but you don't want to be, I guess, ridiculous.
This goes for punt returning, too.
You need to pin this guy.
No, terrible. Terrible.
Not far? Oh!
Let me show you how it's done.
Let me do one more.
All right. Okay. How many times have you done it? Because I want the same amount of times.
I did 3. It's my 4th one.
I want the same amount of times.
Last shot. Mom Spaghetti right here.
One chance, one opportunity. Mom Spaghetti.
You're trying to...
What?
Kendricks. Stay wide. Oh! Okay.
All right. Watch. Now watch the master do it. Hold on. Let me get Kendricks.
Yeah, you really want to make sure that you click off that guy and pin him. Very important.
You're kicking to the right? You're such a clown.
No, I'm just doing whatever.
You're a clown.
I'm just doing whatever.
That's baloney.
Why?
That doesn't count. You gotta kick it to the left, dude.
Guy couldn't even get out of his
no.
Why do I have to kick it to the left?
Because
that's foolish.
You asked me to set you up, and now you're gonna try and
I'm just playing the game. Me. I'm just playing the game. Uh-oh.
Mom spaghetti.
I'm having flashbacks. I'm having flashbacks!
That's good. So here's how you actually want to do it. Watch. You want to first get Kendricks back there, and then you want to set the second layer. I'll show you what the second layer is.
You believe in that?
Yeah, I'll show you the second layer. Go.
See, I don't know.
Kick it. You want the second layer.
All right, so he's got Kendricks where he wants him, right there.
I'm going to hold him there, and I'm going to grab hold of Marsh. I want the second layer. Second layer. Second layer. Second layer. Mom spaghetti. No. Mom spaghetti! No. Ah! That's why they call me the computer! Gibbs. You want another one, fan?
Let me try it.
You want the second layer.
That's a real thing, fan.
You want the second layer.
I'm serious. I've been housing punts.
You want the second layer. You gotta have the second layer. It's so crucial. You gotta hold them there too, and then you're done.
Don't even do that though. Really?
Well, get better coverage.
Inside the halo.
Get better coverage.
Inside the halo.
Get better coverage. I don't know. What do you want? I'm a good punter. I got great gunners on the outside.
I had the same gunners.
Well, tough punt. Brooks.
Oh, we're going. Come on, Kendricks. Okay.
See?
But yeah,
you're just not as good. You're not as good. Yeah.
Okay.
Boom.
That's how you take back punts. I said I would show you. Soon we'll build our schemes. Next question. From I Be Damn.
When playing in the community, counter plays are popular. Was wondering when using the middle linebacker, is it an animation thing, or is it a better way of stopping the false step taken on the counter misdirection run plays to cut off the backside?
So let's go over our Xbox here and see if ZFarls has any counter plays.
The Xbox?
And you know what might be good. We have Strong Pro. I'm sure that probably has a counter. Got an off tackle.
There's a counter.
I like the off tackle. Counter weak. So a nice little run formation here.
Yep.
And I don't know if you guys know this.
What?
My favorite thing to do with the counter is
playmaker
it right, move this guy, and then snap it. Because you get good stuff.
Get CJ?
Because, all right, so basically with the counter, what you're asking is what you should do with the middle linebacker. Well, there's two things you could do. One, you could try and knife through the line, which sometimes is foolish. If you get caught up, you could let up a big gain.
Right.
Sometimes you could get a negative 5-yard loss.
Correct.
The other thing you'd want to do is just beat him to the corner. Beat him right to the outside. So grab the middle linebacker when you see that.
Yeah.
Make a diagonal line right behind the tackle when you see that. Because you're going to see the false step. Watch the step Spiller takes.
Yeah.
Step right. Oh. Yep. And
I got to get to that guy to set the edge. What I think is better, though, to do is... So whenever I'm playing offense and when I want to... He's
talking about the computer animation taking a step for you when they snap the ball, even if you're usering him.
Right. He wants to know how you stop it, though.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So when I'm on I'm letting you know the offensive mindset. When I see that there's no outside defender beyond the farthest D end, that's when I'm like, oh, counter time. Like run the counter here. Because there's no outside containment. See how that guy, the fullback, is able to cut that edge and close it off. So as a rule of thumb, you need to get a defender outside that hip of that linebacker. Or that D end.
And I would never run this because I know I'm getting blown up.
Right.
I know I'm getting blown up.
Now he's able to hold that edge a little bit better. And another thing you could do too is if you played like a zone, you could do that. You could blitz him, and then that's going to do the same thing as well.
I'm going to get eaten up.
Right.
Yeah.
So see how it gets blown up in the backfield, and now it's a problem because he's not going to get to the edge. Where if I played it like this, and I had the middle the linebacker there, I'm not so sure I'm going to blow the end up.
You might get through, but it's riskier because you're losing the containment. Yeah, so obviously, if I see two guys stacked over there, I never run the counter. That's when I do that flip thing I talked about. But if you were using that middle linebacker, use him and then see what actually happens. Does he actually take a false step? Yes. So how would you prevent yourself from doing that?
What I would do is
I'm always moving at the snap.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You do baby circles?
I'm
I get it. I get what you're saying.
So I'm kind of go.
Baby circles, and then you don't allow him to make that step.
Correct. I'm always kind of moving.
Baby circles. Yeah. Baby circle, baby circle, baby circle,
do it again. Circle. Do it again.
Okay. False step, and now you're late.
That's how you know it's a counter.
You still got over there.
But yeah, I'm always moving, so I never really get affected.
Keep it moving. Show him at home what that means. Show him. You want little baby circles. So we always move the guy around. You might even go a little bit further back. Because then you're able to kind of do a little bit more of a circle.
Yeah, because here's the thing. If this is my defense, and this is how I have it set up. Because I'm supposed to be watching the halfback, right?
Right.
So I would be like this, but the first guy threats a tight end. So I'm kind of standing here, but I'm kind of like, I kind of got to watch the middle. I kind of got to watch the tight end.
I'd bring up the safety too.
Yeah.
You'd bring the free safety.
But you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm kind of.
So now
I'm kind of watching the middle for the halfback.
It's scared to run.
It's my
now.
responsibility. Now I'm kind of watching the tight end though for a quick throw. So go. And then I'm already moving.
Fight,
I'm just trying to fill in.
Fight.
And when you play with good backers like Clay, P. Willis, Chase Blackburn,
Patrick
you
Wilson.
lock up.
iPhone 5 is the Patrick Willis of cell phone.
Next question. Let's go. Plax Burris. Yes, he signed with the Steelers, but I don't think he's in this update. Can you read that?
Falls can't read the screen, so I'm going to take this one for him.
I'll put on my glasses.
Tone.
Chicks dig them.
When using ball hawk, once the ball is snapped, I have the habit of just holding sprint and Y throughout the play. Is this the correct way to use the ball hawk feature for the best results, or should I try and hold Y only when the ball is thrown? Also, does the sprint button impact the ball hawk feature in any way? Great question. Great question. Because I personally, at the beginning of the year, I thought I should just hold ball hawk immediately and I'm going to be sucked into ball hawk animations.
Yes.
I don't like that anymore. I don't like that at all because I feel as though
Throw a deep ball to
I feel as
Jones.
though my mind.
Throw a deep ball to Jones.
I feel like my mind is preoccupied when I'm holding the Y button in combination. Don't you feel like that? Ball hawk, go. Get there. See, you were in the outside zone. You should swat that.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying that in the beginning of the year, I had a theory that you should just hold down ball hawk.
All the time.
And whenever the ball's close, you're just going to get sucked into it.
Yeah.
I don't like it anymore. I feel as though when I held down the Y button and sprint, the two button holding down was like occupying
I don't hold
my
sprint.
mind.
I don't hold sprint anymore.
I do now.
See, I never hold sprint. I hold ball hawk. As soon as the ball goes in the air, throw another deep one. As soon as the ball goes in the air, no matter where I am. So if I'm playing like over the middle, ball hawk. Like, because he's just gonna do work.
See, here's the thing. Here's the other thing though. If we were to draw the Venn diagram again, there's a certain area when you want to engage in the ball hawk where I don't think you've been saying you've had issues with getting interceptions lately, right?
Yeah.
So I think you're ball hawking too soon. I think
agree.
you want to
I'm
just
kind of agreeing
lob it, get there. Now
ball.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's like a ball hawk zone, right? You got to get there. And
I used to treat it as a giant.
What's my window? I think my window is like a 5-yard bubble.
Yeah.
It's like a 5-yard bubble, like anywhere near the receiver.
Going up strong.
Right.
Here's the thing: if you ball
don't
hawk,
want a weak ball
if
hawk.
you ball hawk early, and you get to the ball circle too soon, your guy has to slow down, which
Correct.
the game will do, which is nice. But then you can't jump as high, I don't think, because you're not running as fast.
Ball hawk.
So then you get out jumped by a receiver who's getting there. So if you wait to ball hawk and you slow yourself down on your own, but then that last 5-yard circle, you charge up by holding ball hawk, then you're going to get a good jump and you'll be able to fight.
Fight for my
So that's what I like.
bread.
I think that's why I get so many. I'm talking about over the middle. When I use Patrick Willis and you put your tight end, put Chandler on a zig, I guess. When I'm playing with Kendricks, as soon as this ball goes in the air, I would cut it off from the inside.
Yeah.
As soon as it goes in the air, if it's a quick little bullet throw, I ball hawk. As soon as it leaves his hand,
Right.
Because there's no trajectory on it. It's a bullet throw, so I don't have to. My guy's never gonna have to slow down because he's trailing. He's never gonna beat him there, I guess.
Right.
That's how I get picks. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, next question. So on a deep pass, wait. On a short underneath pass, I just hold it as soon as the ball's in the air.
CJ fights.
D-Rock Fellow wants to know, he wanted to get our takes on concepts that defend the bunch quad formation when they use motion.
Okay, bunch quad. So what I would say, bunch quad, we can show it without having it.
I have running gun.
Let's do this. Do we have bunch in here? Bunch formation? Okay. So let's pretend this is bunch quads. Give me a zone. Let's pretend Spiller is where I'm going to motion Johnson out. Let's pretend Spiller is part of that bunch. Right?
Yeah.
So bunch quads would actually have CJ Spiller lined up next to Graham on the right. So what I want to see done, I think, against bunch quads is a lot of the attention needs to be on the right side of the field. So give me a 2-man under, Farls. So what I personally believe is the following. I think that you should leave the far receiver manned up on the right.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll show it.
Okay.
And so I think you should have the far receiver should be manned up. So you have Johnson, he's manned up with Asamoah. Then I'm going to say to man up Marsh and then the D end here, I'll drop into a purple. And then the back side, I might do something like this. Drop the halfback, the guy that ran on the halfback on a purple, right? And then you leave one guy manned up. You're going to rush 3. And you have the ability to rush 3, rush 3 and then set up a blitz or something. And then you have deep help over Allen. And then you get up in the box here with Coleman. And you're looking to make a play here. So the only area I want to try and defend is the deep middle here in case one of those guys on the bunch side goes strong over there. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So do this for me. Put Spiller on a flat route to the right because he's going to mimic a flat route. Do quick audible right. Now motion B receiver to the right. So put him on a fade. Spiller's on that pattern, and put Graham like on a fade, right? A.
Graham on a fade.
So I mean, this might be something that you would see, or put like Chandler on a zig or something. It's like some type of route combination like that.
Yeah, because Spiller
right?
would be out there anyway.
No, Spiller's on a flat pattern.
Yeah,
right?
but he would be in a bunch on the flat.
So the way I want to defend it is I want to make sure that my far guy is manned up, he's slowing down, and then I want to kind of confuse them. And my way of confusing them is dropping defenders into zones in that area, and then on the back side I have one guy manned up. So and then I have another purple over there. That's going to prevent like a quick throw or something like that. Or you could do something like this. Where you drop him into a deep zone. And I like to come up here with the other defender and kind of play the area. It's gonna be a little confusing for your opponent. There's gonna be defenders everywhere. That's my one responsibility. I did a terrible job at it actually. My one responsibility is recover deep there. That's kind of how my core way I'd probably go about defending it is man up on the outsides and then the interior your defense zone out.
So good formation to use. The Eagles playbook has it. I played Nevada Ballin the other day. He uses bunch quads. And like King Jason's talking about the chat, it makes weird matchup problems because there's a lot of dudes on one side of the field. So it's something you could go to. And
so Little Trashman said he wasn't feeling that tip, and so I get why you're saying that. But my issue when you're facing the gun bunch quad is if you're an all-out zone, there's so many receivers on that one side that it's going to be too easy for your opponent to run route combinations to beat it. All they need is a deep vertical on the right, a flat on the underneath, a corner route, and then some type of spot route or a curl, and they'll beat your zone coverage every single time. So my thought process is if I'm playing a really good player, a really elite player, I know that they know that. I get it. They know that. That's why they're probably using it. They also know that they can run it and beat my man-to-man with the wheel routes, things like that. So I'm trying to get that just second delay of their thought process oh my gosh.
And then sack.
Where's that guy? Or in pressure, then pressure, right? So that's where you want the hybrid of man and zone. So maybe you play a zone, but man a guy up on their favorite route. That's more of the mindset I want you to think. Don't think, okay, I should play just zone or I should play just man. Mix the coverages up, mesh them together so that you delay that quick second, and then that's when you're going to have the upper hand on someone running a formation like gun bunch quads.
And that's the hybrid coverage that we're talking about in the email. You want to play it inside out. You want to play your inside guys, have them work their way to the outside because they're going to kind of follow those guys that are starting in that bunch out. And then don't be afraid to have zones work in the middle of the field and then man coverage is on the outside. It feels weird. It's like, well, I'm playing, if you call 2-man under, here's the thing. If you call 2-man under and then you take some guys off and put them in zones, you're like, this feels wrong. But if you call zone and then you man a couple guys up, you're like, okay.
Feels right.
Because, it's how your mind thinks. You're like, I'm supposed to be playing man, but you just got to work the areas and give it a shot. Yellow hook zones are fantastic.
And you got to remember, too, you gotta what we were saying before about your formation, so motion Johnstown out again. You got to remember, so if this is what you're doing and setting your defense up, you got to think, how can I get hurt here by a route? So the backside, I'm in 2-man under. I'm on Xbox, so I'm going to get the press. I have a deep zone over there to help.
So even if I put Graham on a slant over the middle, he's going to run into some trouble. He's going to run into the yellow.
My responsibility is I got to try. I know that Chandler is uncovered with this setup.
Yeah.
So my sole responsibility is I'm watching Chandler. If Chandler runs a deep vertical pattern in the middle, or he does that, I'm following him. I am following him. I'm taking that away, and then fine, throw it at a guy there.
Had a chance.
So that's what you need to do. Is you don't just set the hybrid coverage up and then go, oh, it's perfect. It's hybrid. It's perfectly set up. You got to know the weakness. You got to say, okay, that guy's uncovered. This is a way we've been playing defense for years, and it's all started with leaving the halfback uncovered. You leave the halfback uncovered, and you defend a flat. And we're just branching out. We're making it more advanced now, and it's something that is going to take your defense from being a level 7 gamer, and then you become a level 10 gamer when you take this next step on the defensive side of the ball.
Great call by the brain. The key to hybrid coverage is understanding your own weakness,
yes,
and then playing user to make up for that. Okay, here we go. Next question from the mailbag. What do we have? From the great Leo, do you have any good zone blitzes out of the quarters defense? So quarters, we don't have time to go through the full scheme right now, but we've been using that a little bit. Just one man blitz that I use, quarters 3 deep.
On defense.
Strike. Just
strike.
And then obviously you're gonna want to build the zone concepts, which will be the same from other plays off this, but we'll give you the version of this man. And it works. It works because you mix it in with the coverage. That's why.
ZFarls comes out of anything. Slot outs is fine. The idea here is you can simply set an overload, and a quick way to do that would just be called press. Like a lot of guys want the quick coverage, so I'd say press, pinch your middle linebacker, and blitz him. And I'm setting a 6-man blitz, so snap, and one guy's getting in. I mean, that's the quickest way. I got 2 guys in there. That's the quickest way to set it up. You can set it up and have it be better, but if you're looking for quickness, that's press, pinch the middle linebacker, and re-blitz him, and then you're going to get at least one guy in untouched.
And the key to that is, so you've been dropping guys.
Well, then yeah, you do this.
Off one edge. Especially against like tight formations, it works really well too because I don't know if I have any in here, but
then I do this.
Yeah, against tight, because the guys are already lined up, you don't have to move them in. It's pretty good. And then they do this, and then all of a sudden,
guys are covered, and it's frustrating. You saw me do this a lot in the beginning of the year. A lot of 3 deep, just forcing something. Boom.
So that's how you want to mix it in, and then you can. So I'm not. At the beginning of Twim, we chose random playbooks. SGibs got the Chargers playbook. I got the Bills playbook. So we're gonna have to figure out schemes to use in the game of the week coming up. Should be interesting at least. You know?
Yeah.
Any more mailbag questions? We have one from. We have 4 more. We go rapid fire here, and then we'll get to the game of the week. From Tilt2G wants to know, what's a good base defense to run against compressed quick pass formations? Just whatever your base is, stick with it, but use those hybrid coverages we talked about. Also, which coverages do you feel are the most useful out of those? I missed the end of that question, but
I like cover 2 sync a lot. You can cover 2. Here's the thing: cover 2 sync, you need to call at the right time, because cover 2 sync can be beaten very easily. But I think you need to mix it in enough to frustrate your opponent and take away those quick reads. But you can't stay in it all game. We'll make a mistake too sometimes. Yeah. You're enjoying cover 2 thing. It's working for you, and then you stay in it one play too long, then get hit deep, and you're like, ugh.
Doc wants to know, why don't players use wide receiver screen? It's just not. It's not as effective as it is in the real NFL. If you count numbers, you don't actually want to do it. The key to wide receiver screen is using some plays to the halfback on the wide receiver screen, where you actually get blocking and setups that you want. That's why HP slip screens are great, but you can use wide receiver screens, but then put the halfback on a route. It's way better. The blocking's way better. When you snap it and you throw it out to the wide receiver screen, it's not as effective as it could be. Even though you think, oh, I got 2 guys out there, they only have 1, I'm going to turn it and block and go. It doesn't consistently work as good as it should.
Right.
Next question. So that's an example like play action. Why don't people use it that much? Well, it's a good idea, but it doesn't work as well as it can. It can hurt you more than it can help you. So Joseph W. wants to know, what is the best way to find success with bad teams without too particularly relying on their very few strengths? Think an accurate quarterback, mediocre pass rush. Well, each team has to have at least one good thing about them. I mean, even the Browns, who are one of the worst teams in the game, have Trent Richardson. They have Flash Gordon. Whedon's got some pretty good deep accuracy. So that's not a great team, but they have some things that you like. They have Joe Hayden locking down the outside. Team like the Jaguars, they have Maurice Jones-Drew. What do you have to do with Maurice Jones-Drew? Well, you don't have to just use him at running back, because everybody knows that. They're going to lock down against the run, but you got to get him out into space, throw the ball to him, screens like we just said, mix it up, put him in random places, and continually switch up your looks. The Rams, they're very bland, they're very balanced. They're, nothing. When you look at the Rams, you don't. Okay, they're a Madden team.
Steven Jackson's good. I mean, Darrell Richardson's got a little wiggle.
Yeah.
You got Amendola, who can do a little.
You got Givens, who I'm sure is going to have pretty good speed, but you just got to look and find your strengths and then build your scheme around it. Don't necessarily take a scheme that you've been using all the time and try and adapt to that team. Work something that works for your squad.
If you have a quarterback that has like 70 deep throw accuracy, you should not be throwing about 20 deep balls a game. It's just that's where you want to watch yourself, and what you're doing is don't play to your team's weaknesses. And you might see us, we use the Packers or whatever, use the Niners. Don't see that we're using the Packers and we're throwing deep all game. And if you're one of those guys that said, well, no, the Browns are my team, I'm going to use the Browns, you shouldn't be throwing deep all game because you don't have the team to do it in the game. You should be running the rock, mixing in short throws, mixing in screens. And what you were saying before about the screens, we like wide receiver screens. We just don't run them to the wide receiver.
Yeah.
We run them to the halfback.
And we use the blocking.
Right.
All right, next question. Let's see what we have. From Robbie D22. On 3rd and long situations, is it best to send a two-way blitz or coverage D with a 1 or 2 man rush? So the question there is, we showed a blitz last week, 4-3 will to fire, that sent 2 guys. So even if they block the halfback, you're going to get a guy free. And on 3rd and 20, they're going to block the halfback, but you're going to send 2. Yes, you're playing cover 2, but they have to dump the ball to the flat. You have a flat defender, and then you simply tackle. It's now 4th and 16, and they punt.
Right.
Should you do that, or should you just play coverage defense like SGibs just did here, and then continually, wait?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're not going to have a lot of good looks downfield because you're going to have so many guys covering it, and then you might get a sack or a bad throw. Guys, that's 50-50. I might think it's coverage. He might think it's blitzing. It depends on your opponent. It depends on what formation they're in. If you're ever in doubt, send the blitz. If you're in doubt, send the blitz. Don't sit back and get beat by some guy running out of bounds and running back in on a weird angle and you can't cover it. Like, there's nothing worse than if they're playing true. Like, I just threw to the out and this other guy caught it, and that's 3rd and 20 because the Heat didn't get there.
Right.
Force the throw. Force them to get the ball out of their hand.
Right.
Force them to get the ball out of their hand and wrap up.
Right.
I'd much rather lose because I missed a tackle on my own than some guy literally runs out of bounds. My defender doesn't follow him. This happens.
So my rule of thumb is start out by sending the pressure, because you'd rather find out that your opponent can handle the pressure than never knowing. So say your philosophy is, oh, I'm going to play coverage. I would say that it's better to see if your opponent can handle the pressure, because not everybody can handle heavy pressure. Someone might be a great player, but then you send pressure at them and then they freak out. They start making bad reads. They don't have their pass protection down. So I would say, you start the game out 3rd and long, send it at them and see what happens. If they start picking it up, that's when you need to say, okay, now I'm going to start mixing up, this down, I'll call more coverage. Test the water and see how your opponent handles it. Everyone's going to be different. So one game you might blow someone out because you're just sending heavy pressure at them and they can't stop it. Then the next game you're going to play someone that has pretty good pass protection. So for like a guy like Calhoun County, I don't blitz him.
He just picks it up.
I don't, because he on most downs, if he knows he's going to pass, he blocks 7. So I just don't blitz him. I'll play standard coverage, rush like 2 or 3 guys, and then play coverage.
And then you only have to defend 3 guys. But
right.
So
it's about knowing your opponent. And yes, I play Calhoun a lot, but you have to, in the heat of the battle, when you're playing an online game, you have to kind of understand that quickly. And you got to start out, send the pressure, then play coverage.
All right. Sounds pretty good. Let's take a look at our next mailbag question. And this is one I think I know how to answer. From Tarantula, who I played, got a win, solid. He wants to know, how do I beat a mobile quarterback when the defense uses spies? So they always seem to catch me. Do you have a good way to get around one? Yes, I do. And here's what I'm going to say. Let's flip the teams here on Xbox.
Okay.
Because I have Michael Vick all waiting on the other side, even though he's probably not the starter.
So the idea of this is, if the quarterback spy says, like in the middle of the field, should I draw a diagram? Or we can show it on the screen. But you want to run to like a diagonal. So think of a clock. You want to run at like 3 o'clock with your quarterback, and then you want to cut hard back up at like maybe like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, you want to be like a snake.
Yeah, it's like a zig.
So if they just spy one guy, you can still get around them.
Right.
You don't have to fear that
it's
you're
all
going
about
to get
the running.
tackled. Especially if they are using a defensive tackle instead of a defensive end. It's most commonly guys are going to put their defensive tackles into spies.
If they double spy, Mark Gates asks, then
you don't really want to run.
You don't want to do that.
But then they've committed 2 guys to stopping your quarterback,
Correct.
And then you're going to should have other things. But say they play pretty much all coverage defense with just a spy. Here's how you would beat the spy. So you'd wait for things to clear out. You'd say, oh man, I got a spy there. What you want to do is start to run out
You can
see how he follows you out there, and then you want to swoop back in. And that's the spy chasing me, but you're around him. I mean, Chris Kelsey's not catching.
And you can do that.
Michael Vick, Cam
and
Newton.
you can do that in a very tight window.
Yeah.
Another thing you could do
so
too.
Dramatic, yeah.
Another thing you could do there too is do that again, but I want you to run out left and then get him to like kind of chase after you and then run back to your offensive line. Okay. I've seen this. I like this kind of a lot too because you're gonna get him. He's gonna come after you. Like you got to go up the line of scrimmage a little bit more.
Okay.
Like run up the line. Like now come back. Yes. Now he's gonna come after you and now you go.
You've engaged the spy.
Correct. So that's one way you could do it. I wouldn't recommend doing that I would recommend doing that if you have someone that's dropping everybody back. But say, for example, you did this. Someone did this. They're rushing one guy at you. That's not a good tactic.
No.
So watch. If you scramble left here, that DN's coming after you, and now you can't recover.
Because as soon as you break the pocket,
right.
He's breaking off his rush ankle, which is what people, what happens in real NFL, and that's something that they fixed up in the last couple seasons. Good job by the team.
Again, so you don't have to be as exaggerated as Farrell showed you. That you could literally run at the guy like this, and then that was a little tighter window, but that's the general idea.
It depends.
Get him going one way.
Is it Vince Wilfork or Clay Matthews?
Right. So let me do it to Barnett now. Let me do it to Barnett, and I'll show you the difference. Barnett's going to have a little bit better. He won't get tricked as easily as the D tackle. See, he's kind of there, but he still gets roasted by Vic. And
here's the thing: if it's 3rd and 2 or less, spy a guy.
Yeah.
And just drop everybody else. If it's 3rd and 2 or less, and they're going to try and spy you, you can pretty much run. You're going to get tackled after 2 or 3 yards.
You can run at it.
But you can pretty much just run at it, and because he's going to take a step back and stand up. So I'm going to get, as long as you don't, he's going to tackle me, but I got my 2 yards.
So
even though
first
you
down.
thought, so first down. That's 3rd and 2. So don't even worry about that. Any more mailbags?
But also know your quarterback. If you have Tom Brady, you're not doing that little wiggle to get by him. Really, you're not.
True.
You have to have a guy that has a little bit of mobility and has some agility and acceleration.
I love getting out by the sideline. Just boop. You can hit guys to the corner. You just have the ability to get to that corner and cut it up. I mean, it's so tender over there.
If you do have Byron Leftwich, though, you can run for a 31-yard touchdown.
Absolutely. I started in fantasy last week, dude. Got a win. No, I didn't. That would have been awesome.
Hashtag stuff no one says.
All right. Next question.
No, that's it.
All done. All right, guys. We're about to lock up in the game of the week. Let's take a quick look at our playbooks. Are we just going totally?
No, we gotta look at the playbook, build it a little bit.
All right, so let's go split screen here, Xbox, and split screen PS3 if you can.
We gotta give ourselves 5 minutes.
Give us 5 minutes
till 9:12.
All right, so what you guys want to do is get in the communities for Xbox and PS3, because that's how we're gonna play. Remember, on Friday there's gonna be a code for 50 off. 50 OFF. That's the code for Black Friday sale. Don't buy anything right now. We usually have a Twim deal, but it's going to be on Friday. 50 off Friday to Sunday. Anything. Go get stuff, please. All right. Let's take a look at our schemes here. So I have spread. and tight flex. People are right about the Bills. So this might bring me back to my old love.
So Tekka, go split screen. One PlayStation, one Xbox.
Tight flex.
So one of the things
I had the best play in the game.
Yeah?
Yeah.
In theory. It used to be. Still pretty good play.
Wide receiver cross.
Good play. I mean, it's all right.
Read option. Oh, man.
What playbook do you have? No,
Bills.
No, that's not the Bills.
Ah! You caught me. You dog.
You got to flip it.
I have run and gun.
You have to reflip it.
You dog.
You got to reflip it.
I was trying to mess with you. I tried to get run and gun.
Yeah, no.
I love run and gun.
Wow.
Come on, chat.
All right. So
Dang.
I'm going to, you're such a, wow, a good one for us.
It almost worked.
Almost. Keyword being almost.
Thought I had the best play in the game.
All right, so let's see what I got working here. Jags, Poco, gun 2 back. I got gun close. I got close corner. Ooh, I got close fullback trail. I like that. So we're gonna get silent here while we're.
All right, so here's what I do have. I have gun split slot, spread. Bills love their spread. Nice looking HB draw. Screen.
Jags does. I don't have Jags. I have San Diego.
Trips open looks pretty cute.
I don't know why I was saying Jags. I have San Diego.
Here we're just looking for some weird routes, some things that we've seen.
Yeah, tight doubles on. I know that.
Any play named Gambler is cool in my book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's a nice empty formation that's automatically got the guy motioned out.
Got empty base.
I got an empty base as well.
So you know I like that.
I have that.
SDY post. That looks like a nice play.
Okay. Pistol. Which
They got a nice. They got a nice.
Why would I use it in the Bills? I know I have strong pro. I got a type pair. A lot of single back type doubles used to be so good. I used to love it. Single back bunch. So right now,
game, set, and match.
Yeah, you know what you're running?
Ah! Game, set, match. Game, set, match. Dun, dun, dun.
Thankfully, I don't have to use the Bills. I'm ready. I'm ready. I mean, I'm
not. I got 2 more minutes.
I'm just ready.
I got 2 more minutes. Let's see what I got here.
Seattle works against the right defense, of course. Basically, a 4 verticals style play. Wide trip. Stick and nod.
Pretty sure this has a.
We're just digging through.
One of the first. Whoa, a little hidden strong close that has my play. Man, that would be nice.
Not on Curtis Marsh's watch. Not on Jordan Marsh.
No?
Down Jordan Marsh. All right, SGibs.
Hold on.
Close?
I got a minute.
North Turner. You're running the North Turner.
Oh, Daddy likes.
Ooh. Single back ace. Why did he had single back ace? So
very important to check your quick audibles, boys and girls.
Very important. Very important. Because then you know what you have to actually set as audibles in game. I'm ready. I'm going over to the dark side. Gibbs,
go ahead.
Stay here.
I got a minute.
Yeah, no, you stay here, work on your playbook on PS3.
Yeah, I got a minute.
I'm going over to get set up. If you're on Xbox, get in the community. I'm about to play random person. And then Gibbs is about to also play random person.
And boom goes the dynamite. Are you? Let's see.
We going commercial free?
Are we?
I think so.
I'm still setting my plays here. You go PlayStation 3, tech guy.
Are you actually setting your audibles in the game?
I'm not pregame. I'm just
You're
in my
retesting
mind.
them.
In my mind.
In your mind or in the game?
In my mind.
In your mind of the game?
Yeah.
All right. Exiting out of this. I'm just getting ready to lock up.
I'm doing it in my mind. I'm just thinking.
I'm already in the community.
I'm crushed by one thing.
What team should I use?
Crushed.
I'm going to use the Packers. My community. Yeah.
I'm crushed by one thing. But we'll have to make it work.
All right, ZFarls back here. I'm in the community. I was going to use a different team tonight, one that I like, but if I'm going to run a spread style attack that the Bills are known for, I can't use that team.
Wow.
Right? Does that make sense to you?
I don't know. Do whatever you want to do.
Does that make sense or no?
I don't know.
I think that makes sense.
Do you want to win games? You better win on my account.
True. All right, head-to-head quick match. I'm getting ready to lock up. 1, 2. Searching for opponent. And it's chugging a little. Going against Little Trash Man.
Little Trash Man?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm setting up the...
He's going to use the Packers.
Is that going to make you want to use them now?
That makes me want to use them less because I don't want to play
Packer.
same.
You want to play Packer on Packer crime?
Yeah.
Just get my jug of water for this game. Let's do this. San Diego.
Who should I use with the Bills playbook?
Yeah, I'm sticking with the Niners.
I just feel like they're not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna be able to throw with the Niners like I need to.
Yeah.
With spread attack.
Yeah. Tekka, go full screen for a second. Once you're done with that.
You think?
Yeah.
I'll go Packers.
Oh, I got the wrong controller. Yeah, go full SGibs ZFarls shot. That guy. for a quick second.
I got all of SGibs garbage loaded up on my system, so I got to go to Bills.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to compete online. And,
I feel like I played Little Trash Man once.
did you?
I feel like I did, and I won.
Just don't lose. No matter what you do, don't lose.
Okay.
All right. I'm in the PS3 community.
Did I play Trash Man already?
Madden tips. And I'm playing now. And I'm playing Jay Mizzle.
Should I play somebody else since I've already played him before?
I don't know.
Is that fair? I mean, what do you think?
If you want to play someone else, go for it.
I could care less.
I don't care.
I-
Go ahead. You gonna pony up and beat him or what?
Yeah, I don't care. No, I'm just saying, I know I already played him like a couple weeks ago.
Okay. So then he wants his shot at redemption.
All right, then he's going to get it. So I'm going to just set my depth chart. You go on full screen? Yeah, go full screen. Our faces, our beautiful faces.
All right. You can go PlayStation 3 now. PS Trey. And I'm going San Diego playbook because that's what I got. Jay Mitchell, if you could give me a second here to set my playbook. And yeah, we did. We locked the communities because we had some people horsing around.
Yeah.
So now we had to lock it.
Now no one has
Ruin
fun.
everyone's fun.
Now I got to send a password out like 5 times a day. It's a burden on me, but
Mike,
since some people couldn't handle the responsibility,
cut that a little.
that's what it is. Oh, Clay Matthews is injured.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that he's out. He's out.
I mean, you can play him.
I know, but that's weird. It feels weird not to have it to take him out.
Yeah. All right. That should be better, right? All right. Now I gotta set my my audibles here, Mizzle. So you give me a second. Dun 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 dun. So I hit ace. I'll go stretch. I have a fake strong close, so that means I can sort of do what I sort of want to do. Sort of. Out of that. I'm just hoping I can motion afterwards. What was I know I wanted that, I believe. What else did I want? I wanted wide trips open. It's about to get interesting.
Yeah, I don't know, yeah. All right, so I'm about to set my audibles here. What are we gonna do?
All right, I'm ready to go.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right.
Drinking water though. You gotta hydrate.
The 49ers in kickoff return formation.
Feel better now if they're hydrated. All right, he's squibbing a little bit, little squibbles and bits.
Avoiding a big return.
It's all right. I got Bruce Miller back there for a reason.
And he's brought to the ground.
Let's see. This should be interesting. I'm so uncomfortable. Like, I couldn't tell you how uncomfortable I am.
Didn't get time to set my audibles.
Yeah?
All right, though.
Farles is not happy.
Kind of weak, in my opinion.
In my humble opinion. I'm already going to have to call timeout. I already have to call timeout.
Gonna be a timeout.
So things have started out well. Using random playbooks. And we're going to go... I want Manny Hannah there. That's the guy. All right, let's rock. Let's rock.
nickel formation for the defense here. There's the quarterback barking out new signals.
A little laggy. It's really laggy.
Out of the gun. The quarterback throws the pass.
AJ Jenkins. The silence in here is definite.
That's palpable. I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. Shouldn't be nervous.
When you get that
But,
first first down
what are you
in the
gonna do?
game, it gives you a little
Silence,
confidence.
it's
Maybe
literally
most
definite.
importantly, it gives your coach confidence. Ray Lewis makes the tackle.
It didn't work out too well. So the one thing I don't like about this formation is the run out about down is not a halfback draw.
Another carry here and pick up about 4.
That was the one thing I was
You're an
upset.
offensive lineman, and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards. You are going to get into the head of the defense.
No,
You're
this is like
basically
turkey.
saying we're tougher than
Famous turkey
you are,
calls.
and we're just going to come right at you.
From the gun.
Gibbs looks to hit Michael James out of the backfield.
Oh, then hips don't lie! Hips don't lie! Hips don't lie!
I like that call by Gibbs there.
To the opponent's side of the
Oh, the hips don't lie. I don't know the words.
And I don't.
Especially on the offensive
And I won't
side.
deny it.
You know my hips
don't lie. I got the feeling.
Pretty nice, pretty nice.
These kind of drives usually lead to scores.
mixing things up in the line of
Drop.
scrimmage.
Michael.
James
Michael.
Well, Michael's showing me
So
why.
you got Niners, Gibbs playing Niners, Ravens on PS3. He's playing against C. Mizzle, what's it?
Jay Mizzle.
And I'm the dark colored Packers, and I think Trashman is the white colored Packers on Xbox here on the right side of the screen. So that is what is happening.
And you got me feeling now. Oh, Michael. We'll go for it. 4th and 2.
Yeah?
Press coverage all the way.
Okay.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The quarterback.
So you get out there, AJ Hawk, and lock up.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion.
Bold strategy here, Cotton.
3-step
I'm the
drop.
dark green Packer.
No! AJ Jenkins dropped it!
Over on down.
Oh! Oh! Is that... I literally put AJ Jenkins in the game so he catches the ball.
That's why I said use Mario Manningham.
Why? He makes big catches
Mario
in big
Manningham's
moments?
awesome, no offense.
That just isn't right. That just isn't right.
Getting ready now to start their drive.
So single back ace here. And, you know, got to think about the stretch. You got to think about quick passes to tight end. You got to think about outs, which I wouldn't throw if I was him, no offense. Looks like the stretch.
Big Patty Willis.
Hawk gets in there, tracks him down. 3rd and 6. Apparently, I think he's running the clock, trying to keep my offense off the field. But I don't know.
Second down.
I think I got an idea. I think I got a little something.
Big Patty Will.
Little something, something.
Big Patty Will.
Pete.
This is 3rd down. There's some shifting around in the backfield. Takes the snap from the
Need you to get out there.
Looking to the right side and throwing. Ravens now with the change.
I needed the guy to reset and go out there.
Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
Okay.
First down here. Rice.
Good cut. Good cut. Good cut. Good cut.
At the 36-yard line.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short game, it served a purpose.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The quarterback motions the wide receiver. Working that left side.
Swats! That was
He's got Cedric Benson, which makes me think obviously he should run the ball. But I mean, he can pass it, but just Cedric Benson's not great at doing much catching.
no. No. That was a swat hawk. That was what the French call a swat hawk.
Swat hawk?
Yeah.
The quarterback's hollering out instructions.
So Gibbs on D here. He stopped you?
I told you I dropped the ball.
Oh yeah.
And he wants to throw it.
And then Whitner just runs.
Tight coverage.
Wow.
When you play man,
Whitner just runs into people.
takes a good throw and catch. That time
Force a
Peter
punt.
was there.
That's all right.
Another incomplete pass.
And they'll call on Cook for the punt.
T good. Punted over to the right. Punted to the right. Okay, he punted to the right.
So he runs the clock down to 5 seconds
Good
and then
punt.
runs a
Good punt.
And he
play up the middle, which I stopped.
Uh-oh.
Slips past one.
Uh-oh.
The next one's in the house, so now we can start the party.
When they come back out of the field, I don't think so. That was a big mistake. I think
That was almost epic. That was almost epic.
Yeah?
A little Teddy Ginn return. Wow.
The 49ers come onto the field now for this next series.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of. Look at the hand signals he's given to the receiver outside.
Trying to work the middle of the field. That's a gain of 8.
Bum 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 bada bum.
Pick!
Yeah, for all's yelling pick.
Go buddy, go buddy, go buddy, go buddy, go buddy. Ah! Big play right there. Now I need to find out what the heck I'm gonna do on offense.
He's open.
Bum 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 bada bum.
Third down. Whoa, look at this. The D-line begins to spread out. They
Fight,
beat him the
fight,
ball.
LaMichael, fight.
The tackle's going to be made, but he's beyond the first down marker.
All right, so end of the first quarter. Do you feel uncomfortable yet on offense?
I haven't been on offense yet.
I feel uncomfortable.
Running the football, grinding out these first downs.
The fact that I don't have a draw of that set is making me second guess how I'm running it, but
Jay Fins gets in there.
They face first down.
So now he's apparently setting up pressure.
Quarterback taking the snap from the shotgun. Throwing now to his left.
good play, good play. You knew I wanted to go to the out there. Bad throw by Alex Smith, and I'm not able. That's what I talk about when you use the Niners and you're used to using the Packers. You run into a problem throwing the ball downfield. You sometimes get undesired results. But that knowing's half the battle.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. First and 10.
Little read option or QB power.
Good job here by the quarterback. He doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he
Bad play.
Receivers by giving him hand signals.
Crud. Now I got to punt to a guy who knows how to take back punts because he probably just watched the show.
The quarterback throws to the right.
So my mistake right there, if you're watching at home, my mistake that I just made was on second down. I thought I had the draw, so I audibled down to a formation where I called the quick audible, which is supposed to be the draw, but it's not the draw in that formation. It's a run. So even though I felt like with the draw I would have made positive yards, but it's a different type of run where even if he drops guys back, his line still engages.
Yeah.
That cost me some yards, and then I didn't convert on third. So that's something that when you have your playbook and you know your quick audibles, you're not going to run into that problem. So don't do that. Make sure you know what you're doing is what I would say.
Got me in the middle. Got me in the middle. Good play. What were you saying?
I quick audible down. I thought it was a draw.
Yeah.
I had Cobb there and everything. Turns out it's a power row run.
Right. And you weren't ready for it.
Like ballerinas.
Packer on Packers.
Even though you get tight
Chance for a pick there.
they can get open and make the catches.
Yeah, it wasn't
And the extra
ready.
point is good.
Right. Okay.
Ravens getting set to kick it away.
Bum, 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 ba, da, bum, bum.
They're not going to risk the big return, so
Four.
here's the squib kick. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
So the Heat got in before he could hit the zig, which was nice. Now it's 3rd and 5.
There's the quarterback barking out new signals. First down coming up. Running back in motion here from the gun. Going across the middle.
Ooh, AJ Jenkins.
And
Yeah.
what you do in man-to-man defense sometimes, get up there and disrupt the wide receiver.
So it looks like he's running the Giants
Disrupt
slot
his
trail
rhythm,
play here.
disrupt the
That
timing,
formation,
and what do
which
you
means
get? Another
I
incompletion.
got to watch the middle of the field. Big sack, big pressure coming through. Makes it 4th and 5. I was able to watch I watched the tight end with my user guy. I had my user guy in yellow, kind of just watched it, hung out. Now, let's see. He's been playing super conservative, wasting the clock, running the ball. Let's see if on 4th and 5 from midfield he's going to punt it and stick with kind of how he's been playing, where he's going to actually go for it, potentially give me a good field position before the half. This will be very interesting to see how he plays it. Either way, he's taking his time thinking about it, which makes me believe he's going to go for it. So, his choice either way.
If there's one thing I'd say, I would say recommend going out and playing a random game like this with a random book. It does a lot for your head.
psyche?
Yeah, it's like it cleanses everything out for you.
So, I would think he's going to try and go to the halfback
First down
here.
here. Here's the handoff.
Knock it loose! Ah! I've never seen Jermichael Finley hang on to a ball like that.
No? J. Michael?
No chance. So he did a good job of where he had the fade earlier. He switched Finley to a streak. I should try to use a bump because he was off the line. It's a lot harder to use a bump. He's back off the line with the Giants slot trail play. He's running our New York Giants specialized offensive guide. 50 off on Friday. You should go check it out. There, Clay Matthews gets in, but gets picked up, and then the throw goes across the middle of the defense.
Who's that? Jay Fins?
Jay Finn.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning.
Jay Finley. From? Jay Finley from?
Texas.
You gotta drink water when you play.
Gotta stay hydrated.
Does it make any sense not to drink water? You gotta drink water.
Pick. Oh, AJ Hawk got his paws on it.
Gotta get that
Hawk
first
would have
down.
claws, right? AJ Hawk got his claws all over that one, and we'd like to see another interception there. That would have been big before the half.
The quarterback mixing things up at the line of
Another 4th and 2. I feel like Bill Belichick.
the formation here.
Because you're going for it again?
Shotgun. Trying to work that left side.
And that time I got a little favor in my. I had a little favor there for me. But hey, I'll take it all day.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Halfback
Runs a draw.
from the shotgun.
Big 3rd and 9 coming here.
To the left.
Randy or Vernon.
What happened on your 3rd and 2?
Me?
4th and 2.
4th 2. I converted it.
But sketchily?
You might say that.
These defensive backs are ready for a battle.
One might say that, yes.
For the 7th play of the drive. Running for his life. Looking for an open
Good composure in the pocket there, SGibs. I'm going to pat myself on the back for
I'm going
that.
to try and get up in Jordy's grill right here with Hawk. And then I'm trying and get over the middle of the field. Who knows?
Yeah, we're just going.
Oh my goodness.
We're going straight rogue playbook. It's kind of tough. It's tough.
Wow. It's a lot different with the rogue playbook. I don't know. I've only been on offense once, but
I like how it is. It's making me think more, which is slowing down my read.
Yeah.
Like I'm not 100% confident in certain things.
Yeah.
I'm already seeing though, like I'm finding a flow of a play that I'm enjoying.
And Trashman's, I also believe, running the specialized defensive guide, which the last time I played him, he scored a lot of points. He's slow. No, I'm saying that's good for us. That's good. I'm glad that he switched over. That's why I haven't scored yet. I scored like a million, not a million, but I scored a lot of points on him last time we played. So that's good.
Low. It's fun though. It's kind of fun to pick a random playbook and just go. We've done it every year on Twim, every season, and there's no reason we shouldn't do it again.
The quarterback barking out new signals. The defense comes out in the nickel.
Don't let me out.
Receiver in motion. 1st and 10.
Okay. Nope.
Pick.
He'll still be behind. It'll give him a lot of confidence.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Right back.
Ooh, he lit me up, and he got injured.
Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
I'll take the points.
Always hard to guess what the injury is, but and don't like to speculate, but I think it's pretty apparent. It's an upper body injury.
I'll take the
I'm
points.
so used to clicking into my second formation and scrolling that I keep going it.
Scroll.
I keep like auto clicking in, but then I'm not.
Michael James out for DOS game.
Really?
But you can get back into a game real quick when you have a 99 kick return game. I feel good about that kick.
Oh.
Andy Lee. Culver Brett. Culver's travel. Culver's travels.
Made by Patrick Willis.
Well, yeah, Culver's travels. You ever heard of it? It's a good movie. Tech guy like that. Culver's travels.
The Baltimore Ravens are getting set for their next possession. They come to the line and it's 1st down. The quarterback has his team's attention here. The quarterback.
Pick. I'm like the Cadbury egg bunny. Oh.
Randall Cobb, fight! Yeah!
Fight for my bread.
I do have that special play.
Yeah?
The empty play that you like from, it's not in the Carolina, but it's in another one.
The fight for my bread play?
No.
All right. Now we're just going old school on them. We're gonna pop, lock, and drop it. Got him, coach. Got him, block it, coach. Block it. I need my hips don't lie, Gibbs.
What a job by the quarterback.
I had the bad Jermichael Finley there. I needed the good Jermichael Finley.
They are marching down the field right now.
The quarterback's hollering out instructions. That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Got him. Oh, what was that throw? Alex Smith. How? I won't say anything about that.
Gibbs is using the 49ers with the Chargers playbook. I'm using the Packers and the green with the Bills playbook. And we're just kind of mixing it up, seeing what we have.
Just doing things.
You have plays, you don't have a scheme, you have an idea. It's very interesting. I don't know how to explain it.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of. Look at the hand signals he's given to the receiver outside.
Got him, coach. That's how he... Let's do this. Woo! I don't know why I said do this. A.J. Jenkins. So I had a core philosophy,
Is good.
and now I'm going to regroup in the second half.
Yeah.
I'm going to change out some of my audibles.
Can we do that?
Yeah, definitely do that. I'm changing some things out. I'm going to go back to something else. 99 kick return skills. Give me that. Culliver's travels.
Just a little squib kick.
Needed it, Culliver's travels. Culliver's travels.
These DBs will not.
Who can be my man?
First down.
Oh, you can,
Offense
Hayward.
readying for the snap.
Okay.
All you can eat. Uh-oh.
Looking across the middle. No one was open.
Wow.
That's a wonderful
Snuck
job
that
in
one in
time
there,
by
huh?
the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete.
Well, I'm not going to change playbook. Just change
That would be impossible.
some of my audible sets.
This will most likely be the final play before the half ends. Second down and 10. Looking to the right side.
Pick that and go to the house, kid.
Some of these linebackers in the NFL now, they
MIA, this is the way we dig it to the house. Take it to
Here's
the
what
house.
happens. These big guys will knock it down.
We're back here
All right,
now.
I'm going to go in. I think I'm going to change some of my audibles. How do you feel about that?
I like it.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I don't care. It's halftime. That's probably the most NFL thing we've ever done.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave those there. I'm going to leave those audibles there, and here's why.
Do you think that's the most NFL thing we've ever done, though? Change halftime adjustments.
Halftime adjustments?
Yeah.
I've done it before, but not... You're going empty base?
No, he is
Corn?
doing that. I was trying to get to the half, get the ball. I've only had one possession. I've only had 2 possessions.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, you don't have a money play.
It's not that. No, it's not that. It's not a
No,
money
there's
play.
no such- yeah.
It's feeling comfortable.
For the 49ers, lead by 3.
Feeling comfortable within your, you know those commercials like you feel comfortable in your own skin.
Yeah, Wrangler or something.
49ers.
99 kick returns. Give me that ball. Culliver's travels. Culliver's travels. Oh, Culliver.
So we make it to the half.
Culliver.
7-3.
Give me that ball, coach. Ah!
Take a look at my audibles real quick.
Boom, boom.
Baltimore Ravens get ready to start their drive. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
This play's not going to help me.
The jumbo set on the field.
The one thing I was missing that would have helped me on that one. I mean, I only ran 4 plays, but one of the plays would have.
So I can't let that happen again. I'm not going to let that happen again. He's just going gun heavy Panther, so ready for that.
Okay.
You can't always block everybody.
All right, I'm ready.
The running back's got to do it himself sometimes.
Guys, also, I'm going to be on PlayStation 3 all Thanksgiving, I believe. So, holler.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo.
Holler at your boy.
First down and 10. The quarterback throws to the
Sad.
right.
Holla at the baller.
Down at the 33-yard
Holla
line.
at the
No
baller.
need to huddle. Hurry up offense. Press coverage all the way. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
If you want to be a
And the give
baller.
now to Ray Rice.
Shot. Oh, Yucatan Peninsula right there by Ray Rice.
Space to work with.
That was a right stick Yucatan.
Another couple inches.
Old
That
school.
would have been 6 points for the offense, but he just falls short.
Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play.
Fumble that ball.
Behind the line of
Got that meat?
Wasting no time now for this next play.
You caught that meat.
The defense.
Cut. That's what Peyton does.
Play
Cuts
here in the
that
red
meat.
zone.
Cuts that meat.
Back to the ground. Trying to
Fight,
power
fight,
his way
fight.
right up the middle.
A lot of ways where the offense can go this time. They can run it or
There you go, Randall. There you go, Randall.
It's going to be down, but it's always great to execute the play the right way.
There's some shifting around in the backfield. He gets it again on this drive.
Patty Willis. I was trying to get on so I could get to Goldson so I could set the edge. But I did a very poor job of setting the edge.
They're going no huddle. Ravens getting set for the extra point.
Bum, 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 bada, bum. Bum, 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 bada, bum.
With the extra point, the Ravens lead by 4.
Notice I covered up with Cobb.
Crowder.
So this is something that we do out of Carolina, and I'm just using the same audibles basically so that I can have, you know, my guys where I want.
Frank. Frank. Fight for that, Frank. Oh, Frank fights.
And then Cobb there catches it in the flat. I'd really like to see him do more with that ball after catch. A little more yak yardage, perhaps.
A little more yakage.
But you can't always get what you want.
Can't always get what you want. Is that a song? Right? That's a song, right?
Yeah.
It's first down as they head to the line. They send the tight end in motion. And the give to Frank Gore.
That was a good run. That was a pretty good run.
Lewis says no more.
When you have defensive ends that like to go up the
Because you
field,
can't
they
always
think
get
the
what
quarterback,
you want.
You know what you do to those kind of defensive ends? You run draw plays and screens underneath. Take advantage of the fact.
Second down and 5.
Let's find out. So here's a problem. I'm wasting time because I'm trying to quick audible, but I don't know what my quick audibles are.
I just ran through my audibles really quick with that same problem.
So, yes. So I was pretty sure he was in cover 2 sink.
It's a short game, but it's all his
But when
he picked the wrong hole, should have cut it back. He didn't, and that's why.
Yes. A lot of emotion right there. I was pretty sure he's in cover 2 sink, guys. So the problem was this spread doesn't have the 4 verticals audible as the quick audible right. So I had to audible back to empty base, which then thankfully had 4 verticals quick audible right. Got the read of Jordy Nelson downfield. He just got his feet in. He challenged it, but he did not win the challenge.
I'm going to need not to do that again.
So that was a lot of mind games. And that's something that's so instinctive, but it wasn't right there.
You're going to be a genius or an idiot. And if you don't make it, look out. The second guessing begins.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set.
And
handoff to Ray Rice.
You can't always get what you want.
Everybody stays at home, they stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
So I've been down in the red zone before, but once again, you don't have your red zone, you know what I mean? Like, I love to go to the flats in the red zone, but I don't even know how I would begin to think about attacking the flats in the red zone here.
Big Ray.
So I'm trying to think about that right now, but I don't have my go-to formation, really. But thankfully the draw gets me down to the 5.
See?
Good job here by the quarterback. He doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing.
Sack lunch sandwich.
Receivers by giving him hand signals. Quarterback made a big
You
mistake.
can't always
Carry out
get
the play
what
action
you
fake when
want.
you know you're under pressure. He
I don't have good vocals.
results in the sack.
No, he's not great. He doesn't have a great set of pipes.
I don't sing very well.
These defensive backs are ready for a battle. How about this? They're trying to pick up the first down on 4th down, forgetting the punt.
Gun.
Challenging the defenders.
Woo! Big Daddy Brooks.
Good job by the defense that time.
I am a karaoke Madden player.
Ready for everything. Very
I sing karaoke when I play
They
Madden.
play, this could change the game around.
Do you? It's just how you do, tech guy.
the quarterback, barking out new signals. First down on the way. He's going.
Oh, what a throw. Oh, getting dogged right now. Chilling like a villain.
So lucky, but I'll take the touchdown. Went for it on 4th and 8. All right, let's go.
Let go.
I think he ran commit, or he blitzed all his linebackers. That should have left the middle of the field open, even though he sort of made a weird attempt at a play.
Oh, let go.
Second down.
James Jones, mercy.
Yo, chick, she's so thirsty.
All right, let's get down there, 29, kid. What do you say, Boykin? Ready to do some Boykin? No, Tom Crabtree's like, no, I will not go down without a fight, sir.
Yo, chick, she's so thirsty.
Up 10-7, and we just got to be ready to play. Got ball.
Gotta fight.
Just got to fight. Got the ball after the half. I mean,
Chief saying, what is going on right now? Chief, we're going rogue, kid.
Rogue play goes, baby. And plus, my opponent's blocked the guide since I last played him, so obviously he's improved.
Tight ends in motion here. 3rd down and 8.
Fight! Michael Crabtree, fight!
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down.
Oh, Chief says, no, it's about the singing.
Oh, we're not great. We're not great. I've never been accused of being a great singer, which is...
Do people not sing when they play Madden? Is that just a me thing? I think it's a me thing then.
Yup.
Yo, chick, she's so thirsty.
All right, let's go here. Yeah, most people aren't mic'd up.
Most people aren't mic'd up. You know how awkward it is? You want us to just not say anything? Would that be better?
Yeah.
And just dead silence?
Here's what I don't get.
Awkward
Is
silence?
when I don't talk and when we're playing, I feel weird. So like I want to tell you what's going on. That's why we used to only do one game. So I can be like, all right, Gibbs is in. He's gonna run a draw here. He's gonna pick up the first down, try and get down. Okay.
Oh boy. Oh
Tough break for
boy.
Gibbs there. That's what I.
Oh boy.
Definitely committed to the run. There's no doubt about it. And when you're committed to the running game, hey, a lot of them are not going to.
Oh gee Wilkers, that guy.
Last play was a run.
Check guy. What you gonna do? What's that guy gonna do? When it
Pick
comes
that
over
Shields.
you?
Pick that Shields. Oh! Got his paws on it, over the shoulders.
Tech guy.
Oh, that was, if that wasn't the most classic Madden 13 pick I've ever seen, let me get a 1 in the chat. That's the most over-the-shoulder classic
Tech,
long ball, but your guy catches up behind you pick in the world.
Wow! Blockshed City!
But you might as well look
Tough.
like a turnover. It's going back the other way.
That'll hurt. That'll leave a mark in the morning.
So I'm trying to, once again, mess with Jay Finley here. He threw it to him, the last guy bumped anyway, but let's see what happens. Oh, he's going to motion.
Ready to take over the football.
That's fine. You can do that all day. That's...
First down here.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Okay.
They'll go ground.
Yo.
Interesting.
Interesting. To have these types of runs.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The wide receiver shifting around in motion.
Okay. Almost went off sides there, but I didn't, which was cool. So I'm looking for some type of run. It's either going to be a draw or maybe up the middle at me, but...
I think he's running the clock on me.
Oh, that's a good play by him right here.
2nd down and 5. They hand it off to him again.
Yo.
All right, so what he did there was he motioned Jennings in left, which means I had to really get a user guy to realign on Jennings, which then left open my user side to the right, which he popped out pass to the right with. So, interesting. All right, what do you got in your game, Gibbs? 14-10?
The clock's really become a factor here, and the defense knows it has to get off the field as soon as possible.
I bet he tries that again. Here's what I'm going to do, though. I'm just going to already put Burnett where that guy should be. That should stop him from running a counter because he's going to get caged.
Oh, pick that off!
Third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clock.
draw. Oh my goodness. Wow, Alex Green.
We're late in the fourth, and the offense is just trying to sit on the lead.
Yikes. Yikes City. I call that Yikes City.
10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10s. All right, here we go. SGibs, 2-minute warning.
Mad at me because I can finally afford my family groceries.
Yeah, okay, here we go. So, different formation.
First down here after the completion.
Is he going to snap it before the 2-minute warning?
They break through.
Yes. Nope.
Oh,
So he's just playing straight clock. He's just trying to straight clock this game.
Straight cash, homie.
Interesting.
Coming up, second down. Here comes the wide receiver in motion. Another handoff.
Sack that man.
It was made at the 48-yard line.
Now he goes back to the Giants formation.
Back to you. Back to me. Now back to you. Now back to me. Now back to you.
Runs the draw, gets popped by Clay. I'll take a timeout.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7.
So what's going to make this game super interesting, besides the fact that he's just running the clock, is I have 2 timeouts left. There's 1:57 left. If he gets a first down between the 4-yard line and the goal line, then he's going to have to score a touchdown to win, but he could kick a field goal to tie. But it's just going to be weird clock situation, so I'm going to have to try and manage this. It's just going to be crazy, so good luck. I don't know.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
So he actually flips this right. Tosses it. Did he go out of bounds? No, he stayed in. So he's got 3rd and 1. So here's basically... The ref's saying he went out of bounds. The ref's waving his hands, but he maybe didn't go out of bounds.
Zone defense doesn't work in the NFL like it used to. Good job by the quarterback.
Not that one.
Yeah?
Yep. 14-10.
So you got 10 points. I also have 10 points.
So this is a battle of 10 points?
Still D'ing up here.
Yeah.
I've only had the ball twice, or 3 times. So, who knows? He's just running at the clock.
Yeah, what's my guys doing too?
Good.
Oh, you're in the red zone?
No, he's in the red zone.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Oh! So I ran commit. Alex Green gets the handoff up the middle as I expected. Unfortunately, he was able to
tick, boom,
break it outside. Whew. So now I just got to score.
Fight for that bread.
And do it.
Oh, he scored on you?
Yeah, ran commit in the middle, had him. He escaped outside.
I did go rogue.
That's the point of using a random playbook.
Do people not listen? I don't get it.
I don't.
Or do they come in late? I don't get it.
Maybe they're late. We use random playbooks. Like playbooks we never used before, and then we didn't. We just gave ourselves 5 minutes to make a scheme. It's how we played tonight.
This is how we do.
Thought it would be fun.
It was fun minus the losing part.
Yeah, but I could care less.
Fight for me, Farls. I can't go 23-2.
True.
Fight for me, Farls. Boom, 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 bada, bum, bum. All right, that'll do it. Oh. Dante Whitner. And now it's Thanksgiving time.
Has come to an end. It was a good one throughout, hotly contested, right down to the wire.
It's Thanksgiving.
Coming up next is the post-game
It's Thanksgiving.
Y'all. I tried to slide.
It's Thanksgiving, y'all.
Please don't do that.
No?
I'm still balling.
How much sweeter is practice?
Tech guy's gonna play it, I think.
No, please don't, Tech guy.
got to score here, and then you need all kinds of breaks to still pull this one.
It's Thanksgiving.
He has it.
Good job by the
Give
receiver that
thanks,
time.
y'all.
Get that extra couple yards, gets a first down.
All right, here I am.
They are marching.
I'm over
Let's
half
see how the
field.
defense reacts.
Here I go again.
And
No, it's not. Last year was. All right, Farls. Oh, we were both 14-10?
A ton of defensive backs out here for this play.
Fight, Farls.
For a receiver on the
oh, Greg Jennings,
Greg Jennings cereal with that?
turn around, buddy. I know you've been
Everybody's in position.
out, but come on,
Football.
Greg Jennings.
The hips definitely lied on that one.
Yeah.
Hips don't lie typically, but the hips lied there.
second down following that incompletion.
You gotta believe in your smell, Farls.
Yeah.
That was Greg Jennings. You gotta believe in your smell. Tech guy's getting kind of chirpy tonight. Tech guy. What you good? Oh, Finley! Does that hurt you?
No, that helps. I'm still good.
You call time.
Well,
what
I mean,
is
if
happening?
he could ever fall down.
The first down for the offense, and I'll tell you who the happiest guys are here in this stadium right now. It's the defensive players sitting over on the sideline.
False.
Water, having a little oxygen.
Show me how you win, Farley.
Pick. Or touchdown. Will work.
Oh, RC on your face! Oh, he pulls it out out of nowhere.
Falls!
So let me tell you, some Farls has been practicing that, and that's a real thing. And I cannot believe he just showed everyone he could do that. But that's that's besides the point. We're gonna pretend that that never happened, Farls. Farls. No timeouts. Got to be smart. It's Thanksgiving, y'all.
From the gun.
Watson. Farls for the bread!
J. Mike! Get some!
Did they get to see that? Wow, Farls.
Michael!
Farls for the bread?
Let's go!
Got him, coach. Got him, coach. You did not want to miss that play, King, that Farls had to get in red zone. I'll say that he
That was pretty ridiculous.
I'll say that he pop blocked and dropped.
King, you know what I'll say? As I said, when I threw it, I said pick. So that's almost never good. That's like when I play basketball. When I shoot, I say
Got it.
miss. No, I say air ball. I say short, and then it goes in, and I'm like, yeah, I got it.
It's Thanksgiving, y'all. Bum.
They face first down. Out of the shotgun formation.
Show him what you got. Uh-oh. No way.
The field.
Ball. End it.
Somebody picked that.
That's all right, though, because now he won't have enough time to get down there.
Yeah, I know, but still, somebody picked that.
Farls?
What a good job by the defensive back.
Here's what I need to do. If he does catch it, wait, keep him up for 7. You know what I mean? You think?
I think you want to entice him to go short, send everybody back. I'm so scared.
It brings up second down. The formation here, shotgun.
Gas him up. Gaseous
Game, babe! Not yet. You don't want
Is that going to call timeout? I call that the gaseous play.
Guys, if you're ever in doubt, bring pressure. Bring pressure. You know what I mean? It's for my fans. It's for the people.
Gaseous play?
It's for my fans.
Gaseous play.
I don't have it, but.
Thanksgiving, y'all. Give thanks.
One more
No.
snap and we can call it a day. The corners retreat.
Farls. What did you use? Buffalo?
Buffalo.
I hope you lose on the last second.
Oh my God.
ZFarls. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thanksgiving time.
Yeah, boys.
Yeah,
All the turkey I can eat.
all the haters.
Up next is the post
And you got to win in the community, of course.
Yep. Get a loss.
Giving you the protein you need to rebuild.
All right, folks. Oh, but let's read the chat on that one. Let's see what my fans
All
have to
right.
say. Let's see if they believe
Time
me.
out. Do I get redemption?
I'll give you a minute and 30 for that.
What was last time? How much time did I get last time?
You got like a minute. Yeah, you got a minute and a half.
All right, do you think SGibs can chug this water? I don't, guys.
Rumor has it, I'm one of the greatest water chuggers this side of the Mississippi River. That's a rumor that people have been spreading. So, all right. What do you think? Whoa. Oh, tech guys got. All right, time out. How much time did I get last time? Can you talk to me for a second?
You got a minute 13 last time.
A minute 13?
Yeah.
So how much more time do I get?
I'll give you a minute 30.
Do I really want to feel like this again?
Feel like a loser or a champion?
I'm driving home later, like home, and I just
Bring the empty one and then fill it back up.
What? Fill it back up. All right.
All right, I'll only do it if everybody in the chat types what the code is for Friday.
What?
So I want to make sure they know that the code's 50 off.
What are you doing?
I'm not going to let you do it unless people in the chat know that
Chug the
the
water.
code's 50 off. I want to see at least 20 people type 50 off and tell their friends. Guys, if you have friends, tell your friends. Please, that would be nice.
Water
People really want to see you chug this.
Waterchugtips.com.
We go broke.
We go, bro. I'm not a very good.
Yeah, tell your friends. I know. That's why you guys are here on Wednesday. But I love you for that. I love you for that.
You know, we're missing out on a lot of things going on right now, but I would rather be nowhere else than right here, right now.
All right,
Chug the
Gibbs,
water.
end the show. Minute 30 seconds. Lock up on Thanksgiving, guys.
Okay, does a scarf give me magical powers that I can chug water better? Because it's hotter and I'm sweating more.
Maybe.
All right, how much time? So you know it's the same amount of water as last time. Ready? You started, tech guy.
3, 2, 1.
That's the most you've ever seen a tech guy. You've seen his thumb now, guys.
Oh wait, you can see the reflection of my hair.
Sounds like he's chugging. You gonna drown, Gibbs? He definitely bought that at Christmas Tree Shop because it has the paid sticker. Am I not allowed to make him laugh?
Horse and buggy.
Minute 30. You have you have 45 seconds left. You're 45 in. You're 40. Yeah, you got this, dude. Hang on. You're more than halfway, and you got half of the time left. 45. This Gibbs does this for you guys. Oh, he's definitely making it. He's got time. He doesn't need to hurry. He's got time. Wait. I think as long as it's to your lips, it's like a football. The clock can be on 0 as long as you snap it. You got 20 seconds. All right, take it down and then pull it up to your lips at 129. You got 3, 2, go. All right, I'm gonna say the bottle was to his lips. As long as he can not put it down, he's good. He's only got a little bit left. Gibbs.
Nose.
He can't make it. ZFarls wins again. Lock up, MT Nation. All right, guys. Remember, Friday code 50 off. Enjoy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your friends. Enjoy your family. We'll see you next week, same time, same channel.
Oh, God.